No, because then it's not deceptively. That is just quiet.
It's just actually.
Yeah.
As, okay, Umpty and Dread are just going to opt into the Thunderdome. The Dragon splits them apart like they're boxes at the end of a set. Speaking of set, he picks up first blood! Ghost now chasing after them because BDD and Dread are making their way down. BDD will be able to get the Rune Prison, and it's Ghost that picks up the kill. That's going to even... As Morgan does have the inside track. Gwen's going to rotate through, though. And Dread, he's level 6. There's the flash! As BDD dives in on top, and Morgan is going to get punished yet again. Oh, no. A disaster for the Lord up there.
So it might be an opportunity here for Morgan to get himself a free back. As, oh boy.
Yeah, Paranoia coming in, and Dread going a very long way. Does have the spell shield, but the face breaker does come back. Dread has to flash as the Chaos Storm was raining hell on top of the Nocturne. And he went a little bit further than I think he expected.
Damage, hopefully. Gonna go Shadow Flame into something else that really brings the pain.
Okay, Umpty in perfect position. Ghost does get his ulti off. But there is the showstopper. The double face breaker comes in as well. Ghost is gonna get Haymade, but the Chaos is flying through, and he is going to have to move as far back as he possibly can. Access more movement speed earlier on.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. As early play here, attempt to set it up from Dread. But with the teleport, you are going to be fighting on even footing, and Bro is very ahead on the play. Had an insane amount of skirmishing power this time around because of that set.
Perfectly poised for the beginning of this fight. There's the Paranoia, but immediately Keeper's Verdict comes in, and Umpty's going to lock down Soul Point for Fred Brion. And they're not even interested in the fight. Morgan now might be looking for Snowflower as, Snowflower decides to go forward, which was odd. He is just going to get taken down here. Nongshim will now lose their outer turret.
I think the raw 5v5 is very, very good. You can't commit here at the moment that it happens. And what's really interesting is that I think Nongshim is still looking for an angle here. Yeah, I think Snowflower, even if he tries to get away there, dies. And might have also have been a split call here, because we actually see PDD take
by being able to do things like this. We've seen shadows of it. We've had reminders in some series as, okay, Ghost is going to dive forward. Maybe cast the Cursing Predaprey on here just a little bit, but instead, On the Hunt's going to get popped. Henna uses the heal as well. Gives them enough movement speed to get out.
Yeah, Predabrion, I think, somewhat of a bait. Might know that an engage comes through, but for Morgan.
Okay, Canna, not as immune as he wants to be. As Delight flashing in, there's the face breaker. Thankfully, there are some Merc Treads as Delight stops the show, but that is also going to stop the advance of Predabrion. They don't know. And yeah, he's halfway through his ultimate cooldown. Ghost just going to walk on up, but not quite able to get in range for any of these Qs.
Yeah, I think he might get it back as well. Okay, 10 ultimate fight.
Yep.
Give it to me. And if you lose it as Nongshim, it's not the end of the world. Cloud Soul obviously quite strong, but I think one of the souls that you can give up as Ghost.
Okay, Umpty not going to get stunned as unless he just Captain Jacked it, but I think he was just not close enough to the dead turret in order to actually get heroically charged. Now Baron is being considered by Nongshim. Snap of the fingers, and now actually looking for this opportunity. Extendo Beam flies in as, okay, BDD will be able to get the Rune Prison. They're looking to lock down Umpty. Flashes, gets himself out of the way. Teleport to come forward. Morgan's Narbar is fantastic. Snowflower's just going to get taken out. Umpty in the back line, though, is just going to get murdered by Canna, and now Morgan is going to have to Nara him into the wall. His health bar is so low, but Canna, he uses his stopwatch right at the last moment. He will get taken down as now BDD. He knows that there is no way that he can win this fight. And now it's just Ghost and BDD against the world. It looked like Nongshim were winning.
And that's Drake. That's the soul for Predabrion. And only the General gives his life to win the wall, because when this fight starts, there is a really heavy engage, but this is popping. We have seen this champion do this so many times. And then you can take that as Nongshim and be happy with it. Like, Umpty's out of the fight. You can turn this into a free Drake. But instead, they try to hard force with a flank from Canna. There's enough CC available. Crucially, the health bars are just not low enough. And then, yeah, in the extended fight, Predabrion with the comp that they have are always going to feel pretty happy. Kazari really isn't online yet. Ghost took so much damage early on there, doesn't have the IE. And as a result, that's going to be the soul here for Predabrion.
Yeah, they will pick that one up. So Cloud Soul now available. Umpty can charge that Keeper's Verdict and then bolt into the fight. And Lava's Chaos Storm is going to be left in the dust. This super speed Victor, not to mention Henna and being Siva, having Cloud
I don't know about this one.
Well, Delight, X flashing around is okay. Are we flipping? Is the real question. Crown gets broken. So Lava's not going to have that damage mitigation for the next little while. Look at how quick they are. He's now on the speedy part of the Cloud Rift.
They haven't even used Hannah's ult. They're zooming.
Yeah. No, this is ridiculous amounts of movement speed. Also damage on the inner turret here.
Look at the animation as well. It's like a Poppy that has...
The Swifties for the set, he knew.
No, but there's Swifties, Deadman's Blades. I assume both Umpty, I didn't remember, but I assume both oh, I love this. I've taken Celerity. So they're actually even faster.
Wow, they do this Baron very, very quickly though. As you can see, Henna caught on a bit of a reset. Lava throwing through the Death Rays. Delight doesn't have Flash, but he has Hex Flash. Umpty gets into the pit. It's going to be a 50-50 if Umpty is going to stay alive. Ghost doing a lot of damage. The Baron is secured. They managed to take down the jungler as well. Extendo Beam doing a fair bit of work, but Ghost has to evacuate. Gets out the back of the pit. PDD is going to give up his life, but he takes down the set first. Morgan will eventually secure the double kill, but that is the Baron heist secured by Nongshim.
Very, very nicely done by Nongshim. This keeps it in the game. We'll have to give up a few kills, but you'll take that any day of the week, especially because you actually got 2 kills off of it as well. Turret is going to mean that initially this Baron power play is going to look a little bit silly, but overall, I think this is still a huge win. Also denying it to Fred Brian, very, very important.
Yeah.
As you point out, no teleport here for the Gnar, and Hannah caught. So a lot of the AoE damage that really threatens you in a situation like this for Nongshim is already there. As I think Umpty was forced to flash a little early because he was dying. So as a result, Dread is able to get it. I think the smites came through at about 1000 HP. And yeah, BDD with surprising amounts of burst. Thank you, Damage Rise. Actually picks up the kill on the Light Air, who definitely didn't have to go down. And overall, big win for Nongshim. Keeps them in the game and gives them another opportunity at maybe winning a flip at Elder and just getting it regardless. Because that can happen, Atlas. I've seen it before.
I think there is a 50% chance Nongshim wins this game and a 50% chance that Frederibrion wins this game. Chronicler, that is what I think. And I think that we will find out exactly who it is in 2 minutes and 46 seconds.
Oh, I mean, maybe 50? You know, we need to actually
yeah, maybe we'll posture. Maybe we'll posture for a little bit first.
It's way worse. Someone just dies, like walks in, base checks, gets killed, and then they get it for free.
Or maybe we base trade.
Base trade?
Well,
look at these bases, they look wonderful. They're healthy.
I mean, maybe it's just the location suits Nongshim better, and Frederibrion really do want to save a bit of money.
We're not house
something
shopping.
Like that. Well, I mean, they seem to be trading houses. They were trading houses for a moment, so I was just, you know, I'm about to move house, so I was. Maybe it's on your mind. Jet Set Radio Ghost is going to ult. Chaos Storm comes in. He just gets hammered into the wall. And his flash was just about to come off cooldown. I thought that he just refused to use it, but instead, now we're going to have to try and go for some sort of fight. But there is no Zeri. There is no chance. And the Gwen, she's back in base now. Not going to have any opportunity to do anything as Dread's just trying to pull the wave away to have any hope of keeping this game going for Nongshim. Frederibrion, they just decided that they were going to win that fight.
And they did. I mean, you kill Zeri, that's the one-way condition.
Yeah.
For Nongshim at this point, and it's not going to be enough, Atlas.
Well, he is going to use his Zhonya's. Umpty, trying to get around here, gets the heroic charge into the turret of the Nexus. It wasn't even available to be taken down yet as Delight just picks the set and has an absolutely amazing game. Nongshim, unfortunately, unable to add another victory to Zeri and Nautilus's belt, and the Nexus will go down. Frederibrion, game 1, 4 matches in a row.
나 앞으로 가볼게. 풀 써도 될 것 같은데? 나 좀 가볼게. 흘러 붙였어. 천천히 와봐. 다음 해봐. 에어본 안 될 거. 몇 거.
잡았어.
끝내보자 이거. 제리 8초.
끝내봐. 나 메가나를 되거든.
내가 할게.
하다.
위에 거부터 해보자. 이거 제리 궁은 있긴 하다.
할만해 얘들아 나 거라.
최대한 제리 마킹 해줄게.
노틸 로공이야.
끝내. 점사해. 제리 마킹 해줄게 최대한. 점사해. 점사해줘.
아니 죽여버려 그냥. 다 죽여버려.
제리 풀 썼어 나한테.